how you doing?
Pretty good, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Thanks.
Good,
Doing
good.
You know what kind of shirt this is?
No, sir, I sure don't.
Well, that's a rugby shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a rugby shirt. You know what that is?
That's a football.
That's right, and you know that football came to the United States in about 1830.
Really?
It was a spin-off of rugby. They played that over there in Great Britain.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
What year was that?
1830.
My goodness.
Did you ever think about a football, Phil?
Not really.
Well, a football is a rubber inflated bladder, and it's inflated to about 12.5 pounds. A football is about 11 inches long and 22 inches round.
Wow, okay. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's got a pebbled grain on the outside.
I can see that.
Yeah, either leather or rubber. It's got laces on there so you can throw it better.
Right, right.
Yeah, 1830. You know who the first college football game was against?
No, I have no idea.
Princeton played Rutgers up in New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, they did. And the first professional game was played in 1892 outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
1892?
Yep.
Wow.
The Allegheny Athletic Association played against the Pittsburgh Athletic Club. And you know why it was a professional game?
Why is that?
Because a fellow by the name of William Pudge Heffelfinger.
You're making that up.
Yep. William Pudge Heffelfinger got a contract for $500 to play in that game.
That was a lot of money in
That
1892.
That was a ton of money in 1892.
Wow, that's a lot of money today.
Because he got paid, that was a professional game. You like football?
I love football.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about if we go over and take a look at the Carroll County Cannons?
Sounds wonderful.
Carroll County Cannons are the semi-professional football team here in Carroll County. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a chance to talk to Mike Krause and some of the players that he has on his team.
Wonderful. Let's get over there.
We'll do that.
Yeah, we're on our way. Absolutely. Hi, Phil Luster here at the Indoor Arena in Westminster, and we're getting ready to talk to the Carroll County Cannons coach, Mike Krause. Mike, welcome.
Thank you very much.
I just want to get a background on the Cannons. Now, who started this group, and how long you guys been in operation?
Well, this will be our 5th year in operation. John Welker, a local Carroll County, and at the time, who was a former semi-pro football player out of Baltimore, felt that once he was in the county and you know, hadn't really seen anything like this, thought it was a good idea to put it together, and that's how he brought me on board.
Now, besides yourself, how many other coaches do you have, and who are they?
Right now, we have 5 additional coaches. Our offensive coordinator is Scott Esworthy. Our defensive coordinator is Gino Specia. Our secondary coach is Rod Shanks. And our special teams coordinator is Chris Welker. And then we're very fortunate to bring on a new offensive and defensive line coach this year, Mark Somerville. The good thing about all those guys is they've got a lot of experience, and they all coach at the high school level. So, you know, the things that they learn there, they're bringing right on board with us here.
Right. Now, where's your home field at?
The home field's in Tawnytown. It's Cecil Lee Field. It's the Tawnytown Park facility there in Main Street off of Tawnytown.
I understand I'm going to put down some new sod for you. Is that right?
Yeah, that's the word. We're really hoping that that's going to make for a nice playing surface for us. We're very fortunate. The FSK Junior Eagles program's been great to us. The city of Tawnytown's been great. So we're real fortunate. That's been a great. And
they run a nice stand up there too, right? Sell food and everything.
Oh yeah, they got the good old Cannon hot dog. So you know, it's a good setup. Everybody wins. The Eagles get a little bit of you know, financial surplus out of it, and treats our fans real well.
Now, you guys in a new conference, I understand.
Yeah, this year we're going to take a different step, a different approach. We're going to be playing in the American Football Association. It's a bunch of teams from the East Coast Football Association as well, and some new teams from some different areas. So a little different look of competition. We're looking forward to it.
Now, when's your first game now?
First game scheduled for March 26th. We'll be playing a local Baltimore team called the Baltimore Pirates. They're both a summer and a spring organization, so they'll have a pretty good head start on you know, putting things together, you know, for them. So
now, is that game away or is that home?
That'll be our first home game.
Okay.
Yep.
What's that date?
March 26th.
Okay. Yep. Okay. And then how'd you guys do last year?
We finished 7-3 in the regular season, I believe it was. we had the third seed, I believe it was, in the playoffs, and we ended up playing a team that we had actually played twice before, so we were very familiar, kind of like a Pittsburgh Steelers Ravens thing. Yeah, exactly. But it was a tough football game, and we ended up coming up on the short end on a special teams play where they broke a kickoff return back, and we just didn't recover. So we ended up going out in the first round.
Now, I understand you haven't made your cut yet, but how many players do you normally carry?
Our roster is between 52 to 55. We're able to keep more than that if possible for a practice squad or an injury squad. Right now we're at about 62 guys that have come out. We've actually had about 85 come out, but things kind of wean themselves out once those guys get out here and see where they're at.
Now, for the folks who want to come up and watch you guys, what's your website?
Our website is www.cannonsfootball.com. It's a great website. It has a lot of different links to different sponsors that we have in the community. Has the history of our team. So it's real informative.
So if they want to see your schedule, they can go there. And if they're interested in the sponsorship, what should they do?
There's a link on there for sponsorship, and I believe it has a form on site. You can click that, or you can just email either our GM or our owner or and all those contacts are on there. Just let us know you're interested, and we'll get someone in touch with you.
I also noticed on that website you guys are very involved in the community through different events.
Most definitely. That's part of the contract agreement that we connect in with these guys. We make that imperative that these guys understand that this organization is part of the community. We do a lot of different things. We have worked a lot of the rec level football camps. We've done some charitable things. We've done a Toys for Tots the last 3 years. We do the book bags with Westminster. So yes, we are very involved, and it's part of the agreement that these guys venture into. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let you get back to your men, and thank you very much, Coach Krause, and good luck this season. All right, bye now. Your name, sir?
Jarrell Thompson.
Where are you from, Jarrell?
I'm actually from Westminster, Maryland.
You're okay, hometown guy. Okay, great. And how long have you played for the Cannons?
4 years.
4 years. What position?
I was playing running back, and I'm actually switching to cornerback now.
Okay. You excited about this season?
I'm very excited. Very excited.
You guys did pretty good last year, right? You were 7-3, I think.
Yes, we did. We went 7-3. We're looking to improve, trying to take that next step to get to the next level and hopefully a championship this year.
Cause I'm really impressed with you guys because I know you buy your own uniforms, right? And you play for the love of the game, and the time you guys put in is just phenomenal. How many hours a week do you guys practice?
Oh, I'd say on Sundays maybe like from between 2 to 4 hours, and out here sometimes between 2 to 3 hours. So anywhere between 8 to 10 hours a week.
And then when you buy your own uniforms, what's that run you?
Well, team dues are about $175 a season.
The dues are $175 a year?
Which pays for uniforms and a lot of other things as well. The league fees and the referees and other stuff that the owners get into and stuff like that. Us players don't really get involved with it.
You got to love it. I mean, these guys, they go out and get their own uniforms. They pay $175 a year, and they drive themselves to the game. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that for the love of the game. You're going to be playing quarterback now. Are you guys implementing a new system? I mean, why are you changing your position?
I'm just going for something new, trying out a different position, trying to figure out where the team needs help the most at, and trying to do what I can to help the team out. So,
great. Well, thank you for talking to us, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
And we'll be out there watching you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to talk to one of the officials of the Cannons. He's a vice president, general manager. And your name, sir?
Danny Llewellyn.
Danny, how long have you been with the Cannons?
This is my third year.
And what's your role? I mean, what do you do?
Vice president, in charge of helping the owner do whatever he needs to do, whatever, and make sure everything's set up for the game day and stuff like that. Deal with the guys.
So you do you help with the actual game day operations?
Yes, sir. I also do the game day operations along with the vice president and general manager.
Okay, great. Now your first game, I think, is away, right?
Yes, first game is away. It's at Baltimore. Yeah, it's the Baltimore team. We play away. Our second game's home.
And what date is that? The first home game?
First home game is April the 2nd in Tawnytown.
Yeah, is that Cecil Lee Field?
Cecil Lee Field,
Yeah. Okay, there you go. You heard it straight here from the Vice President. First game is April the 2nd. And what's the start on that?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock start time. So we'll see you all out there. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, we have one of the veteran players here today. And your name, please?
Steve Aquino.
Steve, how long you been with the team?
This is my 4th season.
4th season.
Yes.
And what position do you play, sir?
I'm a fullback.
I can see that. I can see that. Very well. And you guys looking forward to this season now?
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be a great one.
Yeah, you guys are in a new league now this year, and it sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 12 teams in the league, and it's going to be a lot of good competition out there.
Now, what's your furthest away team you got to go to?
I believe down to West Virginia is the furthest one we have to go to.
Okay. And then you got 4 games at home and 4 games away?
Yep, that's correct. Right up in Tawnytown's the home games.
What have you learned over these 4 years of being a fullback for the Carroll County Cannons?
Well, I've learned how much fun it is to be out there hitting heads. It's a great time. Absolutely.
Get rid of all that stress from the office, right?
That's exactly right. It's a good stress reliever to get out there to hang out with the guys and have a good time and hit around with people.
Yeah, I was telling people earlier, you guys are definitely here for the love of the game. I mean, you're paying the owner to play. You're out buying your own equipment. You drive yourself to the game. Yep. I mean, come on. It's just for the love of the game, right?
Absolutely. It's nothing like playing football. I've been playing since I was a little kid, and I'll keep going as long as I can. It's awesome.
Wonderful. Good for you. Well, stay healthy and have a good season.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, we're going to interview now one of the young men that's just trying out for this team. And your name, please?
Ryan Finch.
And Ryan, where are you from?
Westminster, Maryland.
Okay, and did you play football in high school and college?
In high school I did. I played at Westminster, and then I went to Salisbury and played lacrosse.
Oh, lacrosse guy, huh? Football with a stick, right? Good for you. What made you come out for the Cannons?
I got a couple friends that played on the team for a few years, and they kind of talked me into it. Plus, I figured just graduated. Might as well hit a couple people while I still can.
There you go. What position are you trying out for?
Running back.
Okay. What's your time in the 40?
Not fast enough. Can always be faster.
Okay. Now, how many practices have you been to so far?
This is actually only my second one so far.
Okay. And they carry, 52, I think?
Yeah, around 52 to 55, somewhere around there.
Well, I wish you well. I hope everything works out. It's a great organization. I've been covering them for about 4 or 5 years now. How long have you been in existence? 4 years? 5 years? Yeah, since the very beginning. And they'll treat you right. And good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.